Welcome, Devils fans. Good afternoon. We are here for GCRA versus NEPEAN Ravens. Coming off a good tie against Armprior yesterday. We heard NEPEAN took our sister team yesterday, so both teams should be pretty fired up. Should be a good even match today. Yeah, if you need to. But then, if you go that way, it might be too low. NEPEAN Ravens starting off with the ring. Putting into number 5. 5 circling, trying to find a channel. Makes a shot over the net. Recovered by 86. Checked by Nora. Loose in front. Covered by Emily. Emily distributing it out. Nora's going to pick it up. Passed it up to Emma. It's loose. It's across the other line. Pressure from Liv. Emma has the ring. Looking for an opening. Checked free. She puts it forward. It's loose on the right. NEPEAN putting into the neutral zone. Put back in the zone. NEPEAN has control again. Putting it in deep to number 5. Recovered by Nora in the neutral zone. Put back to Liv. Liv making the attack. Shoots! Good kick save by NEPEAN goalie. Brooklyn circling around. Finds Kelsey. She makes it loose, but unfortunately, NEPEAN has control again, bringing it around. NEPEAN with constant pressure by the GCRA offense. Puts it in deep, banksing it off the boards. Brooklyn recovering it, finding Nora. Nora coming up on the attack under pressure, finding Zoe. Zoe circling around the net, shoots! Pushed off by the glove. In the corner with Kelsey. Coming by. Finding Zoe in the corner. It's loose. Recovered by NEPEAN. Kelsey keeping pressure. NEPEAN loses her feet. Back to Annabelle. Annabelle on the attack. Shoots. Oh, deflected by the NEPEAN goalie. Annabelle recovers it in the corner. Circling around. Tries to get a shot off. It's rolling. Finds its way to the goalie. 5 seconds. It's going to be GCRA put in the offensive zone. Charlotte coming into the zone. Doubles back. Looking for options. Good pressure from NEPEAN. Covered by Annabelle. Pinned by 3. She's making a break for it. Comes in front. Shoots high over the net. Zoe keeping pressure. Annabelle pressuring. Kelsey recovers the ring. Pressure in the corner. Recovered by NEPEAN. NEPEAN breaking out of their zone. Charlotte giving neutral zone. 21 breaks. 22 breaks free. Shots off the crossbars. Makes it the way in. Going live again here. Morgan Boozy with the ring. Finding Nora. Nora getting plugged up against the boards. Breaks free. Passes it up to Graceland. Graceland makes a shot. Back to Brooklyn. NEPEAN bringing it out of their zone. Finding number 25. 25 finding number 11 deep. Deflected. Nora bringing it out. Finding Brooklyn. 73 recovering. Checking by Brooklyn. It's loose. Graceland in the mix now too. Whistled down. GCRA ring, center ice. Morgan bringing it out of the zone, passing up to Graceland. Graceland gets across to Brooklyn. Does not get the one-timer off. She's going to bring it around. Comes up the center, loses the ring. Graceland recovers. It's loose again. Checked and covered by Sophie. Sophie finding Brooklyn. Brooklyn passing back to Sophie. Sophie takes the drop pass, carries on, under pressure. It's knocked loose. NEPEAN recovers. Put in deep. 2 lines. Grabbed by Morgan. Put back to Graceland. Bit deep. Recovered by NEPEAN. NEPEAN coming back on the attack. Morgan checking in the corner. Hand off to 5. 5 trying to circle through. Brings it across to 86. 86 breaking through the line. It's it back to 17. Back to 86. Shoots. Goal. Left side of the net. Charlotte finding it deep, intercepted by NEPEAN. Checking by Emma and Charlotte. Annabelle trying to get her stick back on it. It's whistled down. GCRA put in the zone. Annabelle putting it to the corner. Finds Emma. Drop passes back to Annabelle. Annabelle cycling through. Shoots. Deflected by 73. Recovered by NEPEAN. NEPEAN shooting to center ice. Charlotte under pressure trying to get it free. Liv in to help. It's knocked into the defensive zone. Oh, big shot. Big save, Emily. 86 out in front. Distributed out to Annabelle. Finding Emma at center ice. Checked by number 20. Rolled back in by Liv. Finding Charlotte just across the line. Charlotte looking for the options. Passes it out front. Intercepted. NEPEAN bringing it back in. Scotia taking it in deep. Oh, loses her feet in front. 21 on the attack. Over the net. Number 3 now. Finding 21. Sorry, 20. 20 circling around. 21 looking open. 20 circling again. Pass back to 21. Drag Scotia out. She missed the shot. Grab back by Kelsey. Kelsey battling at the blue line. Brought over the blue line by GCRA. Nope, brought over the blue line by NEPEAN. Center ice. Ring for GCRA. Nora's going to take the ring. Pass to Morgan. Almost checked by 11. Morgan grabs it back. Fighting Brooklyn. Brooklyn breaking through a check. Looking for options. Circling around. Knocks it off the boards. Back to herself. Finds Kelsey. Kelsey loses her feet. NEPEAN returning with the ring. Put it in deep to 17. Nora recovers the ring. Finding Kelsey at the center. Intercepted by 87. Pass to number 11. 11 hung up by Morgan. Circling around. Chased by Nora. Shoots high. Morgan attacking in the corner. Shot out front. Nora has it. Just doubling back. Fighting Zoe. Just crossed the blue line. Morgan coming in to help. Playing advantage. She loses it. Advantage lost. Tripping penalty for NEPEAN. I think it's number 25. GCRA ring in the offensive zone on the power play. Graceland with the ring. Puts it back to Charlotte. Charlotte entering the zone. Putting it back to Annabelle. Annabelle on the attack. Puts it out to Sophie. She shoots. It goes off the pad. Scotia recovering the ring out of her two line in deep. 86 in pursuit. Checks it free. Scotia returns control. Finding Graceland center ice. Graceland gets checked. 86 has the ring. Scotia going in deep. Recovers. Finding Annabelle in deep. Annabelle to Graceland. Graceland on the attack. Shoots. Hot save by the goalie. Annabelle trying to check it free. Graceland has control. Turns. Oh, it deflects off the shoulder over the net. Sophie bringing it round. Puts it across. Across the blue line. Charlotte grabs it. Puts it back into Graceland. Graceland coming across. Shoots off the pads again. GCRA ring in the offensive zone again. Annabelle's going to take the ring. Puts it into the corner. Grabbed by Sophie. Cross to Graceland. Graceland on the attack. Puts it up high. Deflects out again. Sophie trying to grab the rebound. 16 gets the ring. She's bringing it out of the zone. Checked by Annabelle. Recovered by Graceland. Graceland coming out of the neutral zone. Looking for Sophie up top. Sophie has control. Circling around. Finding Graceland, but intercepted by NEPEAN. Grabbed again by Annabelle. Back up to Graceland. Graceland on the attack. Shoots. Good save by the goalie. Put into the corner. Pressure from Graceland. 22 putting it in deep to 17. Defense getting back in the zone. 5 now. Shoot. Deflected off Nora. It gets hung up. Recovered. Pin 21. No shot. Deflected off Annabelle. 5 now. Stolen from Annabelle. Back to Emma. Emma trying to get out of the neutral zone. puts it off the skate, finds Annabelle. Annabelle circling the net. Passes to Emma. Oh, the ring is loose. Checked free by Emma. Recovered. Emma drops it back to Liv. Liv on the attack, wide of the net. Back to Annabelle. Annabelle on the attack. Oh, Brooklyn, sorry. I mean, made a mistake there making Annabelle grow an extra 8 inches, but anyway, we're back. That was Brooklyn before. NEPEAN 21. Battled with Liv. Nora grabbing it in the defensive zone. Brings it out towards the center, towards Brooklyn. Brooklyn looking for Emma. Carries on forward, finds Morgan in the zone. Morgan on the attack. Shoots wide of the net. In the crease. Morgan's getting back. Goalie distributes. Liv makes the shot wide of the net. Brooklyn trying to tie up that ring. NEPEAN skating free. Lots of pressure. Ring is loose. Oh. Liv went down and Brooklyn got tied up. They're giving control back to GCRA at center ice. Scotia taking the ring from center. Dumps it in deep. Zoe on the attack. Charlotte retreating back. Kelsey may have it at the line. NEPEAN recovers. Back towards Zoe, but 20 has control. 20 puts it to the boards. Grabbed by NEPEAN, number 87. Brought down by Kelsey. Levin makes a shot. Big save by Emily. Emily going to distribute over top to Charlotte. Ring is loose near her skate. It's going to be goalie ring, and Scotia was trying to drive it out with Annabelle. GCRA ring. Put in deep. Stolen back by NEPEAN. Comes across. Does not make the shot. NEPEAN comes again. Goal. Slips up above the pad. 3 for NEPEAN, 0 GCRA. Looks like Emily's got one of the pads loose. They're readjusting. All right, technical difficulties have been restored. Goalie's back in place. Morgan going to start off the ring for GCRA. Backed up by Nora. Kelsey in deep. Zoe in deep. Brooklyn running across the blue line. Zoe has the, no, Kelsey has the ring. No, stolen by 22. 22 NEPEAN bringing it out of their zone. Pursued by Zoe. Checked again by Zoe. The forwards are fighting for it. Nora has it. When it got knocked into the GCRA zone. Under pressure though. Deflected at the line. To Zoe to Brooklyn. Brooklyn to the center. Oh! It's loose. Kicked forward by NEPEAN. Grabbed by Morgan. Morgan skating behind the net, drawing the players in. Finding a pass across to Brooklyn. Brooklyn checked free. Loses her feet against the boards. Whistled down, penalty. Hooking. GCRA ring in the offensive zone taken by Annabelle. Puts it into the corner to Graceland. Comes off the front of the goalie. Goalie distributes out, finds 87. Marked free. Annabelle has the ring. Checks free again. Put in deep by NEPEAN. Back to Nora. 5 putting pressure. Coming across. Intercepted by 16. Double line touch. It's going to be back to center. GCRA control at the center. Ring taken by Charlotte. Change up of the lineups. Dumped in deep. Finding Annabelle in front. Shoots. Deflected by the goalie. Goalie is standing on their head today. Again with Annabelle. 2 defenders making their way in the front. Annabelle brought down. Goalie to distribute. Finds 87. 87 to 5. 5 putting it across to 16. 16 on the attack. Circles round. Drop. Small pass to 5. Kick save by Emily. Back to 5. Shoots. Off the post. Really close. 16 looking for a chance. Check free. Annabelle brought down. And that's the first period, folks. Live again now for the second period. GCRA going to take the ring from center ice, taken by Nora. Nora puts it in deep, finds Brooklyn. Brooklyn on the attack, finds a big pass across Emma. Recovered by Liv. Liv circles round, puts it in front, deflected off 17, grabbed again by Liv. 73 trying to give some pressure. Emma has the ring. Pass to Brooklyn. Brooklyn coming across. Finds Emma. Loose ring. Emma knocks it forward to Liv. 1 second on the shot clock. Goalie's ring. NEPEAN. Goalie distributes into the corner to 15. 15 puts it up to center. Does not quite make it. Stolen back by Brooklyn. Shoots. Saved by the pad. Goalie trying to find it in deep again. Grabbed by Nora, coming in the zone. Nora circles around, shoots. Emma back to Liv. Liv deflected off the skates. Checking. Checked loose, but it finds 86 recovered by Morgan. Check free by 86. 86 comes across. Morgan keeping pressure on 5. 5 coming to the other side. Looking for 86 on the point. Comes around 86. 5 comes, shoots. Goal! 4 NEPEAN, 0 GCRA. Pass to Charlotte from Graceland. Charlotte draws a few in. Zoe trying to grab the ring. It's loose. 22 recovers. No one covering 3 in our zone. Charlotte gets back. Gets the pressure on. Shoots wide of the net. Brought back to Kelsey. Right on the line. Finding Annabelle. Annabelle checked free. NEPEAN returning it. Grayson trying to put pressure on 21. 3 is open again. Charlotte set up. Grayson set up. Annabelle in front. Shoots. Oh! Finds a hole again. This is 5 for NEPEAN, 0 GCRA. Morgan taking the ring. Comes across to Nora. Nora bringing it up. Put in deep. Finding Scotia. Scotia coming at speed. 20 steals the ring. Comes loose in the center area. Scotia finds a way back. Morgan has the ring, but under pressure. It comes loose. 25 has control. Deflected off Brooklyn now. Brought down. Deflected now by Scotia. Oh, body contact by Brooklyn. GCRA touches the ring, blown down on delayed penalty. NEPEAN ring in the GCRA zone. Power play NEPEAN. Taken by number 5. Put to the corner to 17. Comes on the attack. Circles back. Comes on the attack again. Comes back. A little bit of pressure on the ringette line. She comes out of the zone. Puts it into 5. Shoots over the net. Into the corner. Pressure from Morgan. Shoots. Oh, it finds its way in. Off the deflection. NEPEAN has 6 now. GCRA 0. Penalty is now killed with that goal. Charlotte looking for options. Fires it in deep off the backboards. NEPEAN bringing it out of their zone. Deflected off. 22 grabs control. Challenged by Emma. Emma has control. Circling around many times. Passes to Liv. Liv coming from the boards towards the center. Shoots. Oh, just wide of the net. Lots of pressure still from Liv to number 16. Big pass from Ravens. 3 to 22 up front. No defense in place. Recovered by Graceland. Knocked back in the zone by 16. Double touch. It's going to be GCRA put in at center ice. Graceland firing in deep again. Grabbed by 73 in the corner. Whistled down. GCRA ring. Maybe it came into the crease. Not quite sure there. Liv taking the ring. Finding Emma in the corner. Emma bringing it across. Pass to Brooklyn. Brooklyn has the ring. Pressure from 15. Back to Emma. Outside the ringette line. Emma comes back in the play. Passing to Liv. Liv trying to find an opening. Puts it super high. Goalie's ring. Goalie distributes it out. Finding 73. 73 across to 15. 11 across the line in front. Coming on the attack. Checked free by Brooklyn. Triangles formed out up front. Graceland battling for it. She has control. Dodges through 3 players. Finding Zoe at center ice. Puts it forward to Charlotte. Deflected off her skates into the corner. Charlotte challenging number 11. Graceland taking on the defensive zone. Back to Zoe. Zoe keeping the ring free. Brings it across the blue line. 16 knocks it forward to 11. Graceland keeping pressure. 17 skating across. Charlotte recovers. Back to Zoe. Across the blue line. Cannot touch. Brought across possibly by Charlotte, but not called. Just saw a penalty called. I did not see the play. We have number 5 NEPEAN in the box. Annabelle putting it to the corner. Kelsey driving it through. She makes a shot, deflected off the goalie. Trying to sneak one through. Goalie puts it out to up to 73 now. From 17. Back to 17. 17 under a lot of pressure. Trying to find 73 at the blue line. Dumped into the corner. Recovered by Nora. Nora coming out of the zone. Cross pass to Zoe. Zoe gets control of the ring, but under pressure by 86. Zoe finds Annabelle across the line. Annabelle links up the ring. Comes from behind the net. Circles around. Loses her feet, but passes it up front. Nora coming in the zone. Too many men in the zone. It's going to be the NEPEAN ring. NEPEAN taking the ring, center ice. 22 finding 87. 87 puts it across. Nora grabs it from out in front of the goalie. Puts it deep to Sophie. Sophie under pressure. Finds Brooklyn but misses the pass. Scotia trying to grab it in the zone. It's coming from behind. Nora keeps it in the center ice. It's checked free by 22. Retreats back. Nora coming out of the zone to try and get that ring. She has it. Looks for Sophie across the way. Sophie has the ring. Sophie finding Morgan and Brooklyn. Brooklyn coming across. Shoot! Off the goalie. GCRA ring in the offensive zone. 7 minutes remaining. Scotia puts it into the corner. Sophie skating it out. Sophie patiently finding options. Puts it in front. Stopped in the crease. It's up to number 3. Pressure from Morgan. Morgan retreating. 3 puts it across. Number 15 intercepted by Sophie. Sophie trying to put it deep to Scotia. Scotia has it. Coming across. Does not find an option to shoot, but brings it back to Sophie. She shoots. Oh, just kicked wide. Returned off the rebound to Sophie. In front to Scotia. Scotia has the ring. Shoots. Oh, just barely by the tailing leg. Makes the stop. This goalie should be getting the MVP today. Up to center ice. Nora has control. Finding Sophie again in the corner. Takes the drop pass to Brooklyn. Pass to Scotia. Shoots in front. Deflected off the goalie. Goalie distributes it deep to 25. 25 looking for a quick pass. And back to 15. Sorry, 25. Charlotte trying to get a piece of that. Has her stick in the ring, but broken free again. Now checked by Graceland to number 11. And now Brooklyn for 25. 25 deflected off Graceland. 11 now with the ring. Makes a shot. Oh, it just goes over the shoulder of Emily. That is 7 for NEPEAN, 0 for GCRA. 5:20 on the clock. Girls looking a little defeated right now. They're going to have to rally here. No. Okay. Charlotte with the ring. Dumps it in again. Finds Liv. Finds Annabelle on the point. Shoots. Oh, just barely over that net. Emma finding Annabelle again. Deflected off 15. Recovered by, no, loose. Liv recovers. Comes up over the net again. Puts out front. Recovered by NEPEAN. Nepean finds 25. Covered by Charlotte. Charlotte to Annabelle. Annabelle with 2 on her. Puts it into Liv deep. Puts it in front. Tries to get Emma. Deflected by Nepean. Emma has it in the corner. Under pressure. Trying to find Annabelle on the point. Grayson entering the zone. Put it in deep. Recovered by Charlotte. Charlotte finding Emma. Emma has the ring. Shoots. Deflected off 73. Put back out by Nepean. Recovered by Charlotte. Charlotte to Annabelle. Annabelle coming across. Circling around again. Shot in, pass in front to Emma. Emma does not have an opportunity. There is a wall in front of her. Annabelle shoots again. Oh, just barely over the net. Trying to lob it in like a catapult. Emma shoots now. Swatted down. Liv tries to come in front and grab it. Goalie eating the time with the ring. Annabelle taking the ring for GCRA. Takes the shot. Recovers the ring. Passes back to Liv. Checked loose. Nepean. Put her across center ice. Recovered by Morgan. Morgan skating it out. Checked loose. Recovered by Nora. Nora coming across to Liv. Liv trying to make the attack. Comes across. Checked loose. Back to Annabelle. Annabelle gets back to her feet. Circling around. Comes across. Intercepted by 16. Now to 17. Finding 87 at center ice. Recovered by Annabelle. Back to Liv. 17 now has the ring. Nepean. Put into 5 at center ice. Back to 15 to 5 to 17. 17 to 5. Cross to 86. Morgan trying to get a stick on it. $17 back to 86 out in front. Stabbed by Morgan, bringing it out under pressure. Puts it to center ice. Kelsey coming in from super deep. Nora now trying to check 5. Zoe keeping pressure. 86 with the ring. Grabbed by Zoe now. Checked. Number 5. Cross to Nora. Nora bringing it out of the zone to Brooklyn. Nope. Intercepted by Nepean. 22. 22 putting it across. 16 skating well. Holding onto that ring. Circling around. Bringing it across. Covered by Morgan. Morgan, lots of pressure on her by her counterpart, number 5. Brought across to 22 in front. Nepean has control again. 21. 22. Skating around. .22 is just not touchable. No one is getting the ring.